I've had this a couple or three times now. This may be the third time I've opened one of these.
And you did this knowing what it
purpose.
tastes like.
On purpose, yeah. It's so weird. We talk about every time I open it, it's like this beer doesn't make any sense, but it's somehow good. It doesn't.
You had me up until somehow good.
They're back!
Coming to you comfortably numb from the Beer to Whiskey pop-up studios on the taproom floor of the Greenville Beer Exchange, or GBX, as the cool kids are calling it these days, on the never-ending boulevard, block and a half of South Lawrence Street in downtown Greenville, South Carolina. I'm Russ Heaps, and welcome to this episode of Old Guys and Old Movies.
I'm looking for the fountain of middle age.
And that's where John and I watch a movie. Previously, John pairs a beer with the movie, and we talk to you about it. It's riveting.
Get ready. It's riveting.
Wake the kids, alert the neighbors. You're going to want to see this. John?
We're doing stuff, Russ.
We are.
I'm getting Buddy involved. You talk.
We shoot 7, 8, 9 episodes at a time. And we always throw a couple of these Old Guys and Old Movies episodes in. One time I will pick the 2 movies that we watch for those episodes, and the other times John will. These are John's picks, and I have to say they are both in their own way masterful picks. He did a great job.
No way! Yes way!
In fact,
And Russ never compliments me.
no, in fact, this is
But I'm making up for it by picking a terrible beer.
this and forgetting to put it in the refrigerator.
True story.
He has made up for picking Stardust. And if you've never heard of that movie, I am not surprised at all.
It's brilliant.
But it is on the playlist. And if you want to see De Niro prancing around in a ballet tutu, it's your kind of movie. And
that's your chance.
And yeah, that's your big chance for it. John, what's the beer that you have paired with this?
Okay, first of all, I don't think we actually said that the movie we're reviewing is BASEketball.
And that's what I was going to say when I started that whole diatribe. What a good job you did. Because we have done one of these where we were almost 2/3 the way through it before we ever mentioned the actual movie. Yeah.
Morons. I've got morons on my team.
I think BASEketball is the best send-up of a sports movie that's ever been made. It is a riot. It is hilarious. It is absurd, and it actually has a couple of points to make, and it does them. It's really, really fun, and it has Yasmin Bleeth, which is also very fun.
And Jennifer McCarthy,
Yes,
they supplied the eye candy for.
well, and they're both actually fun to watch.
Yeah,
act.
they are both.
They both do a good job with their characters.
Yes, Jenny McCarthy in particular is a really good comedic actress.
I finally got all the chrome off this for you.
It's nice. It's very nice.
You want me to start on this one?
Surprisingly good.
Jasmine Bleeth.
Yasmin
Bleeth. There's a J in there.
No, there's a Y.
Oh, is there a Y?
Yes.
Oh, it's like pterodactyl.
You serious?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Tsunami. I get it now. All right. Yasmin Bleeth.
Right.
You would know her from the Baywatch TV series. She was from that. And so she's a little more, not that Baywatch was serious drama, but it was more of an action kind of thing. But comedy is not her normal
And
thing.
also, she's not meant to be comedic in this.
Right.
She's-
Would you mind signing these?
Sure. Oh.
not
No,
trying
she's-
to be funny in this movie.
No, she's not.
So
She is
about
sort of
that.
the anchor. She's the anchor of normalcy in this movie.
So speaking of being funny,
to look at.
the beer I paired with this movie is also almost comedic, and it's absurd, and it has a point to make, and it's really weird. So we're gonna. I'm surprised Russ didn't already make a face, but there it goes. I have so much to say. It's crazy. This is Fry Guy's Beer Culture, which is out of Cologne.
Hello? That's not funny!
But the Freigeist guy is the founder of one of the tiny Cologne breweries, and he started this Freigeist as a gypsy. So he goes to other places and brews all these beers, and they're all weird, obscure, dead or nearly dead German beer styles. So this is a Danziger Jopen beer.
which means I'm going to have a very difficult time finding artwork of this.
There's artwork right there.
Yeah, but I mean, good artwork online, not something that I shoot with my frickin' phone.
That's probably true. So this is a super weird beer, and I'm going to read couple of tiny things. Actually, I'm not really going to read this one. This is just, it's like a sour barley wine. It's open fermented. And there's a quote from a German book from 1865 talking about this Jopen beer.
Mein Kampf?
Euch bei Ihrem ganz die Verzeihung gehabt haben, ich doch mal in Publik gehabt.
No, it's called the Schule and der Bierbrauerei.
Oh, that was the companion. It was a
two-volume set.
Yeah.
So this talks about how this beer is fermented in late spring or early summer, open fermented, and he puts the open in quotes because it's left to sit out and grow mold. True story.
Yum.
And the mold is what gives the yeast this sour barnyardy character, and the mold creates the yeast that ferments this beer. Just super weird. It's also 14% alcohol, so it's like a tart, sour, open fermented barley wine. It's bonkers. This beer is weirdly good, but doesn't make any real sense. And
But wait! There's more!
then I have one tiny more thing to say before we actually drink this beer, and that's from the people that make this beer, the Who We Are section on Freigeist's website. Quote from someone named John Ruskin, whom I didn't go look up who that is, but
Shouldn't it be yawn?
no, it's not spelled that correctly. So there's hardly anything in the world that some man cannot make a little worse and sell a little cheaper, and the people who consider price only are this man's lawful prey. So there,
Write that down.
drink something nice.
We'll see whether this
It might not be this. It's hard to say.
text Miss Lily.
Really, I picked this beer just to be absurd because the movie is so absurd, but Russ is going to hate this. Maybe. I think this beer is delicious. It's got some of that fermentation-y, little raisins or figs right up front. Then it turns to wood, and then you get that sour on the back. That sour just lingers and sticks. That is such a bonkers beer. I've had this a couple or three times now. This may be the third time I've opened one of these.
And you did this knowing what it tastes like.
On purpose, yeah.
What is wrong with you? I don't know.
It's so weird. We talk about every time I open it, it's like this beer doesn't make any sense, but it's somehow good. It doesn't.
You had me up until somehow good.
Well, yeah. It's delicious. But it's not something I go in search of all the time.
I would
It's
hope
just
not.
right. But then even though I own
I wish you hadn't gone
BASEketball,
and searched for this one.
I mean, I'll say this for him. He's honest.
even though I own BASEketball, I only watch that movie like once every 3 or 4 years now. It feels like I never actually watched that thing.
Well, let's talk about something pleasant.
Let's talk about BASEketball.
BASEketball.
Yeah.
BASEketball. So, my role in this
Endeavor.
little adventure here is primarily to talk a little bit about the cast. A lot of people think of it as a brainchild of the two guys that do South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I'm certain that a lot of things, a certain amount of stuff in the movie was improvisational, and these guys
Feels like it has to be.
These guys are very creative and very zany. But this was actually the brainchild of David Zucker, who is the director and the head writer of it. And it's based on a game that he actually created that he played at home when he was younger. And just like this, it picked up steam to the point where 5 years after he started doing this, they had a citywide championship, I guess in LA or wherever it was. And that was covered by the local media and press and stuff. So this is art imitating life.
Truth is stranger than fiction.
That's right. Okay, so David Zucker, director, head writer, creator. You've got Trey Parker, Matt Stone, the two geniuses that came up with South Park, which has been running now for 30 years or something.
Feels like, yeah.
Something crazy like that. 1997 is when it started, so it's been running
Damn
for...
near.
Yeah.
28.
Yep. A guy that you've never heard of and will never hear his name again. Dion, I think it's pronounced Bachar, Bachar, who is a personal friend of Parker and Stone. Part got written into it for him because they wanted him. We've already mentioned Yasmin Bleeth, and you're right, it is a Y. It is, you're right.
Who knew?
Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg, Playmate of the Year, whatever year. Wahlberg, I think, being Donnie Wahlberg. I think that's who she's married to, is Mark Wahlberg's brother. Ernest Borgnine, who was the lieutenant commander in McHale's Navy, that ran the boat. And he also won an Academy Award, Best Acting Academy Award, for a movie called Marty it was a black and white, so it was back in the early 50s, I think. Robert Vaughn from Magnificent Seven, as well as the Man from U.N.C.L.E. TV series. And then there are a bunch of cameo kind of things.
That's part of the Bob Costas and Al Michaels are the sportscasters.
Oh, yeah.
And it's brilliant.
You will see
they
them,
get to say all the things that they always wanted to say about the stuff they have to say.
You will see stuff that you never thought you would hear them say.
And it's hard to believe just 5 years ago, those girls were only in grade school.
Robert Stack, who sort of makes fun of his own role in Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah.
So he's in it doing his shtick, his Unsolved Mysteries shtick. Then other things, Reggie Jackson, Tim McCarver, Jim Lampley, a whole bunch of people. Dale Earnhardt is in it, for the love of God. So it's really an interesting, fun kind of cast, and a very diverse cast. People that you wouldn't think would be in a comedy, let alone this kind of zany, irreverent sort of thing they have going there.
Irreverent is pretty kind.
Over to you, John.
I'll lead with irreverent is pretty kind.
Yes.
It is a bonkers and almost borderline disrespectful movie because it just makes fun of everything. The whole movie leads off with them talking about how the decline of sports started with excessive celebrations. And this was 30 years ago, and now we're getting to where, excessive celebrations are the norm.
Right.
And it's just become part of the thing. And it's part of the fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, blow, I don't know what I'm trying to do. Rain on anybody's parade. And the whole concept of teams moving cities, and it's like the New Orleans Jazz moved to Utah where they don't allow music.
They hit on this big time. Is one of the rules of the league was teams weren't allowed to move.
Right.
This
is one of the plot points of the movie, really.
BASEketball thing.
So Trey Parker and Matt Stone create this sport in their driveway, and it starts getting neighbors come by to watch it, and suddenly there's a city championship, and then suddenly it's the sports league that got fans to come back and watch sports. And there's a Make-A-Wish Foundation. There's a liver transplant.
There's a guy choking to death on a hot dog.
Guy choking to death on a hot dog. You know,
It's got everything.
You could not ask for anything more.
And it is, John had been telling me about this movie for a long time.
I kept
And,
threatening him with it.
and I was like, you know, I think South Park is uniquely creative. And I think it can be pretty funny, and it is always walks that fine line.
Indeed.
And I admire that. My problem is I can't understand half the stuff anybody says in that thing, so I don't watch it.
Put a chick in it, make her gay.
BASEketball, I always thought, now, you know, someday I'll watch it. Well, John made me, and I was glad he did. I am just really, I really appreciated it.
Well, we got 5-10 minutes into the movie, and I don't remember the joke now, but I was sitting in my chair trying to keep a straight face so hard, waiting for this joke to pop up. And when it did, I thought Russ was going to fall out of his chair, and I was trying so hard not to spoil this and let this joke just happen for you, and I just loved it that Russ laughed that hard at whatever joke that was at that point in the movie.
I don't remember.
Joey, look who's here. My biological father?
But, you know, the David Zucker, the guy, the brains behind the whole thing, he did Airplane, he did Naked Gun. So he had this sort of satirical outlook that he'd already made 3 or 4 or 5 movies in this genre, this kind of sarcastic, making fun of things genre.
So, sendup.
Yeah, sendup.
Look who knows so much, huh?
I highly recommend it.
As do I.
If you just want some escapism for an hour and a half, my God, it is hilarious.
Yeah, it's quick, it's fast paced, it's hilarious. It doesn't take forever to get to the end of the movie.
Yep.
You know,
you're not sitting there thinking when's this going to be over,
right,
or whatever. It grabs your attention and it holds it, and you will. I guarantee you, if you have a sense of humor,
yeah,
you will laugh.
It's a sports movie, but that's not even about the sports.
Right.
It's about everything else associated with sports.
Right.
You don't have to be a sports fan to like or understand this.
Yep.
It's probably not for everybody.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
it is.
But it's for you.
It is.
If you're watching this,
yeah,
you will enjoy that.
Just like this beer. It's not for everybody.
It's not for me. All right, that's enough of that.
Off we go.
So damn lucky. See you next time.